Welcome back tonight on Talk with Tyrell, a prom season controversy at a private Catholic school here on the island. Angelina Lang is a student at St. Anthony's High School in South Huntington. The Bayshore teen says school officials told her she cannot bring her date to the prom. That's because she is a lesbian and wanted to bring a former girlfriend along as her date. Now, we called St. Anthony's for comment, still haven't heard back tonight, but we still want to discuss this issue. So joining me tonight in the studio, James Fallarino, Public Affairs Director of the group Long Island Gay and Lesbian Youth, Legally. Thank you so much, James, for coming in again. I appreciate it.
Good to see you, Lee.
Let's start this conversation off first by recognizing this is a private school. This is a Catholic school. Mm-hmm. Isn't it their option to make these rules?
Yeah, they have the option. It doesn't make it right, though. You know, they're discriminating against one of their students and probably a group of their students at their school, and that's just not okay. Now,
according to published reports that I saw, she is the first student in the school since it went co-ed, because I believe it used to be an all-boys school. Since it went co-ed, and in the school's history, that is asked to bring along a same-sex date to the prom.
Right, that's how I understand it as well. And they told her there were, you know, other options that she could come as bring a friend with her, but it doesn't work because the girl she wanted to bring with her doesn't go to the school. So.
Or she could bring a male date, or she could come alone if she wanted to, but she couldn't come with someone who was of the same sex and involved in some way in a relationship. All right, so as we tried to get in touch with the school, we haven't heard back, as we said, but in another report that I saw, the principal of the school said, our Catholic faith specifies that marriage involves a man and a woman, and our policies on dating must reflect that. We mean no malice or disrespect. How do you respond to that?
I doubt most of those students who are attending that prom are going to marry the people they're bringing with them, so I'm not so sure that a prom is reflective of same-sex marriage. And even so, the school admits non-Catholic students, so I'm not sure how that fits in with their Catholic teachings either.
Now, Angelina also said in some published reports that I saw that she said, well, the Catholic faith does not condone premarital sex, and she said she believes there's a double standard when it comes to the prom, not allowing a lesbian student to bring a friend because they believe they will be engaging in some type of sexual relationship, but that it's okay for the heterosexual students.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the prom. I mean, they just want to participate in this rite of passage just like everybody else. And every student should have the right to participate in that equally to their peers.
She's not challenging this decision.
You know, for a student who's going to be graduating in a few weeks, I can imagine it's a difficult decision how far you want to go with this. You know, there are administrators who are in power there, and they're bullying her, and they're keeping her. They're trying to put her back in the closet.
So where does a group like Legally come in on this one?
Sure. So for the last 10 years, we've held the Long Island LGBT prom for young people across the island. And I attended the first prom in 2001 as a young person, also went to my own senior prom. And I'll tell you, the Legally prom was more fun.
Did it make a difference to you? I mean, did you feel better about yourself as a result of it?
Sure, I did. I walked into this space where there were lots of other young people just like me, and they were able to dance with their partner, whether that person be a male or a female, dress as they felt they wanted to express themselves. It was wonderful, and it continues to be.
What does the fact that she just even goes public with this do for other teenagers in her situation?
Well, I think it's important that people know this is still an issue that we're dealing with here on Long Island, that students continue to be discriminated against in schools, and I think for her peers who are LGBT or not to see a student standing up and saying this is not okay sends a really important message.
Teenage years are tough for every single one of us. It can be even a more challenge if you're in the lesbian, gay, transgender community. What do you want to say to kids who are watching, who could use the support of a group like Legally?
That we are there, we're here, we're open. You know, the kids are down at the center now till midnight having a great time, and our prom's on June 16th. I hope they join us.
So you are having the prom this year.
We are this year. We hope they join us.
All right, June 16th, and they can get in touch with you through the website, through our website.
It's right on the homepage.
James, thank you so much. Appreciate it very much. Thank you. June 16th is the prom then for folks who want to go onto the Legally prom. When we come back, rain